Have you ever thought about what sets you apart as the chosen one, making you seem untouchable? Why is provoking you often a serious mistake? Your importance in the grand scheme of things is often underestimated due to misunderstandings and fear. If you're watching this video, know that you, as the chosen one, have undeniable power. Anyone who has tried to harm or deceive you will face the consequences. It is written that you have the ability to overcome obstacles and confront evil forces. Anyone who has tried to bring you down now faces the penalties for messing with the chosen one. They are cursed for trying to attack God's chosen ones. Law of return never fails. To support a peaceful and conflict-free life, it is crucial to understand the abilities and challenges you face as a chosen one. In times of difficulty and turmoil, those who have tried to harm you will be punished. They will feel afraid and lost, unable to face you directly because of the pride and guilt they carry. Curiously, many wish they had the power and position that you have as the chosen one, but they can't. You must understand that those who have tried to harm you will face the consequences of their actions. They are now cursed for the evil they have done to you. It's important to stay strong and connected with God, because He is your source of ultimate power. When you realize that you are the chosen one and become independent, not needing the validation of others to live a fulfilling life, that's when you really start to live and feel true happiness. It is essential to recognize why you, as the chosen one, should never be underestimated, and how your presence is a powerful force for positively transforming the world. In one surprising case, a man claiming to be one of God's chosen committed a terrible act. He abandoned his family and was found leading a cult. He was with several people who shared the same beliefs, and together they committed acts of fraud and manipulation in the name of their beliefs. Now, in court, he claims to be incompetent and suffering from insanity. This situation seems unbelievable, but it reflects what is happening behind the scenes. God is separating the deceivers, those who distort and manipulate, from the true chosen ones. As a chosen one, you possess immense power, capable of overcoming negative forces and controlling evil influences. It is written that you have the power to step on snakes and control demons, and this is no invention. You have an incredible ability to turn negativity into positivity. As one of the chosen ones, your talent for converting challenges and adversities into opportunities for growth is impressive. Instead of being affected by negativity, your resilience allows you to overcome difficulties and find the positive even in the most challenging situations. Your contagious optimism spreads hope and inspires everyone around you. Your transformative power manifests itself not only in words, but also in actions. You lead by example, showing how to face life's challenges with grace and resilience. With your kindness, compassion, and constant optimism, you prove that it is possible to overcome even the most difficult obstacles. Your ability to see the good in every situation motivates others to adopt a similar mindset, fostering a collective sense of hope and resilience in the face of adversity. What's more, your ability to transform negativity into positivity goes beyond personal interactions, impacting the world around you. By radiating positivity and spreading kindness wherever you go, you contribute to a more harmonious and uplifting collective consciousness. Your presence is a beacon of light in a world often overshadowed by darkness, reminding us that even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, there is always room for hope and positivity. The people around you will notice this change and be attracted to your positive energy. They often feel threatened by the light you carry, and this can cause resistance and turbulence in the world. This resistance to the chosen ones creates chaos, but your mission is crucial. During your journey, you may have been underestimated and overlooked in various situations. Just as many biblical figures faced similar challenges. At school, for example, perhaps your classmates or teachers didn't recognize the value of your ideas, just as David was underestimated by his family and the soldiers of Israel before he defeated Goliath. In meetings or at work, your suggestions may have been disregarded, like Joseph, whose brothers sold him into slavery because they didn't believe in his dreams and vision. Even among friends or family, there may have been times when your opinions were ignored, like Moses, who faced resistance from his own people when trying to free them from Egypt. You have a unique understanding of the world, seeing connections and possibilities where others see only confusion. Your insights often come from deep reflection and a broad perspective that encompasses diverse aspects of knowledge and life experiences. This deep wisdom allows you to navigate complex situations with ease, making decisions that benefit not only you but also those around you. Your ability to understand complex ideas and simplify them for others is a gift that makes you an invaluable guide and mentor. You have a way of explaining things that makes the complicated seem simple, turning obstacles into stepping stones. This means that people are naturally drawn to you for advice and guidance. However, this same wisdom and skill can also attract manipulators who seek to benefit from your vision and generosity. Your wisdom goes beyond intellect. It's also about understanding people and knowing exactly what to say or do to help others grow and learn. It's important to be attentive to those you approach, recognizing those who truly value your guidance and those who may have selfish intentions. Belittling or challenging your intellect is a mistake, not because of the risk of provoking it, but because it deprives others of access to a valuable source of wisdom. Your understanding does not serve as a weapon, but as a bridge that unites different thoughts, people, and emotions. Your words resonate with a frequency that deeply touches those who hear them, inciting greater understanding and compassion. God is offering the people around you one last chance to redeem themselves and learn from you. If they don't take this chance, they will face the consequences of their actions. As a chosen one, you have the power to influence and transform those around you, guiding them onto a path of light and truth. Your prayer has been answered today. You are the person they must follow. Just as Noah was given the mission to build the ark and warn people of the impending flood, you too have been called to be a beacon of hope and guidance. Many ignored Noah's warnings and faced the consequences. In the same way, those who don't listen to your message could suffer the consequences of their choices. Like Joseph, who was sold by his brothers and later became a key figure in Egypt, saving many from famine, you have the potential to turn adversity into a blessing. Joseph used his power and influence to save those around him, even those who harmed him. Your role is similar, using your wisdom and compassion to guide others onto a path of redemption. Think also of Moses, who freed the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. He faced resistance and disbelief, but persevered because he knew he was fulfilling a divine purpose. You, as a chosen one, have the same responsibility to lead and inspire others, even if they face difficulties and skepticism. Furthermore, just as Jesus chose disciples and taught them the truth, enabling them to spread his message of love and salvation, you too are destined to be a guide to those around you. Your prayer has been answered today. You are the one they should follow. Listen carefully. I'm telling you this because I've talked to many of you chosen ones, and you all share the same experience. Stay tuned until the end of this video. Everyone who has ever done you wrong, who has never given you the opportunity you needed, who has always tried to make you look bad in front of others, who has slandered your name, is destined to face the consequences of their actions. This is not because you wish them harm, but because the law of action and reaction is immutable. What you sow, you reap. Look in the Bible. All the people who did evil to the chosen ones faced the return of their actions. See what happened to them. See how they ended up. Just as David was underestimated by his family and soldiers before defeating Goliath, those who underestimate, ignore, or hurt you will also face the consequences of their choices. David proved that God's power is greater than any challenge. Like Esther, who risked her life to save her people, you have the ability to turn desperate situations into victories. Esther was underestimated, but her courage and wisdom saved many. Your role is similar, using your inner strength to guide others to redemption. Think also of Jeremiah, who faced resistance and scorn as he proclaimed God's word. Even though he was ignored and ridiculed, he persevered because he knew he was fulfilling a divine purpose. You, as a chosen one, have the same responsibility to lead and inspire others, even if they face difficulties and skepticism. Furthermore, just like Paul, who transformed his life and dedicated himself to spreading the message of Christ, you too are destined to be a guide for those around you. Your prayer has been answered today. You are the one they should follow. Your ability to transform lives is a divine gift, and those who follow you will find a path of light and truth. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace, your faith and courage will be rewarded, and you will become a living example of God's power. So, embrace your role and continue to be a force for positive change in the world. When people approach you, the chosen one, they often feel the need to show off, trying to display their skills, their money, the influential people they hang out with, and the celebrities they work with. For you, however, worldly fame and fortune are of no value. These deceivers try to win your favor, seek your approval, and try to equal you. They know that you don't need anything from them, so their attempts end in failure, and they ultimately face the consequences of their actions. In the workplace, colleagues may try to stand out by showing off their achievements and connections to impress you. However, the real impact comes from your character and ethics, not from superficial displays. These colleagues end up realizing that their validation is not necessary and often face frustration when their attempts to win your favor are unsuccessful. In social circles, some people may try to show off their luxurious lifestyle or influential friendships to win your admiration. However, you value authenticity and integrity and are not swayed by appearances. People who try to impress you with superficialities end up realizing that your real connection with others is what matters. In family situations, relatives may try to underestimate or ignore your achievements, seeking to stand out in some way. However, true respect and admiration come from your consistent behavior and solid values without the need to show off in order to be recognized. Those who try to impress you with mundane things will end up facing the consequences of their actions, while you remain focused on the greater purpose and the true wealth that comes from within. When you enter the room, you need to understand that you are a chosen one. Your presence is so dynamic that you are like a breath of fresh air for people. People often want you around at social events and activities such as baby showers, shopping trips, or sports teams because your participation is seen as indispensable. They know they can't do anything without you. They are only using your energy, your charisma, and your anointing to obtain blessings. Don't you see that they often try to benefit from your energy, charisma, and positive influence in order to obtain blessings? The intention, even if undeclared, is to feed on the strength and blessings you bring with you. This constant attempt to get close and equal to you usually fails because they recognize that you don't depend on anyone else for your strength or value. People who seek to benefit themselves selfishly end up facing negative consequences for their actions. This reflects the principle that actions motivated by incorrect intentions end up bringing unfavorable returns for those who practice them. As a chosen one, it's important to be careful about who you let into your life. People know that you carry something special, something divine, and they try to get close to you to get some of that light and blessing that you possess. When you enter a room, you bring with you a presence so powerful that everyone around you is affected. That's why many people call you to events, to be on their teams, to participate in their lives. They need you, even if they don't openly admit it. You need to learn not to let your guard down and let people hurt you. They know who you are. Maybe you didn't know who you were as a child, but your parents did. Why do you think they abandoned you? Why do you think they treated you like an enemy? Mary knew Jesus, but she didn't fully understand who he was. This is no different from you. When you are somewhere, you carry an angelic energy with you. Your boss may not like you, but he's afraid to fire you because he knows that without you, the company will collapse. Many jobs and companies have collapsed after you left. In many jobs you've had in the past, people loved you and couldn't wait to start the day because you're blessed and have a special energy. You made them feel good and helped them in ways they didn't even realize. But when you left, you took that energy and blessing with you. That's why you need to be aware of the impact you have on others. The energy you possess is strong and influences everyone around you. People try to get close to you and benefit from your presence. However, it is crucial that you keep your guard up and choose carefully who you allow into your life. People may perceive the light you carry, but they often want to use this light for their own interests without really valuing who you are. You have the rare gift of connecting with people from all walks of life, making your impact felt in different areas of society. Your ideas and actions can inspire change, stimulate creativity, and even alter cultural norms. Your reach goes beyond words. It is seen in your actions, the causes you champion, and the quiet but profound way you lead by example. You have a special talent for identifying potential in others and nurturing it, often becoming a catalyst for the growth and development of those around you. This guidance can manifest itself in various ways, from direct mentoring to simply living your life in a way that inspires others to strive for improvement. You understand that true influence lies not in directing others, but in enabling them to find their own paths. What's more, your influence often generates a ripple effect where the impact of your actions goes far beyond the immediate consequences. A single act of kindness or shared wisdom can set off a chain of events that brings about positive change in unexpected ways. Therefore, approaching you with respect and openness not only honors your role in our lives, but also opens us up to the transformative potential of your influence, allowing us to be part of the positive change you are promoting in the world. All those you used to work with, who were once your friends, followed suit, leaving their jobs after you left. They were aware that the place would fall apart without your presence. They realized that there would be no success without you, thinking that your decision to leave was a sign that something was wrong. Without you realizing it, many people try to convince you that your presence depends on them. This is an attempt at manipulation, especially when they recognize in you the chosen one, someone with power, intelligence, and inner and outer beauty. These people resort to reverse psychology, trying to make you believe that you need them, while in reality, the opposite is true. Remember, whenever you leave the scene, your power and the spirit that is in you leave too, and everything that remains will be shaken by your absence. Many people who have harmed you are now under the divine curse. It doesn't matter who they are, white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, of any color or origin. If someone does something evil against God's chosen, if they mess with God's children, they carry that accusation for the rest of their lives. These people are permanently cursed. They will never be able to forget you for what they have done. At the moment, these people think it's just a joke. They make jokes, play pranks, swear at you, ignore you, and block you. They do this by trying to make you think that you need them. They know you're the chosen one, but they want you to feel blind or ignorant. But you notice everything. Nothing goes unnoticed by the chosen one. They are blind. They don't even realize the gravity of what they're doing until it's too late. And when they do, they wonder what they've done. This curse spreads, affecting even sacred places. Those who understand know what I'm talking about. And if an opponent makes a negative comment, the chosen ones will know how to deal with it, denouncing and removing this negative energy. This social misunderstanding is not just a superficial issue. It is a deep barrier that often forces you, as a chosen one, to defend yourself, to protect your space and your truth. Think of the innovators and visionaries of our time, whose ideas were once considered radical or incomprehensible. They faced ridicule and resistance, not because their visions were invalid, but because they dared to look beyond social boundaries. Your defensive posture is not hostility, but a shield against the constant skepticism and negativity you encounter. Protecting your space is creating a sanctuary that nurtures seeds of change and enlightenment. They'll never get over what they did to you. After this video, you'll realize the truth. And the reason I'm telling you this is so that you'll be prepared. You'll see people trying to get back into your life because they know they've made a mistake. Remember, whenever you walk away, your power and the spirit that is in you walk away too, and everything that remains will be shaken by your absence. Consequently, the value of everything around you begins to diminish, like a car that loses value as it leaves the parking lot. People begin to feel this change. They find themselves unable to do what they used to do. They feel bad, lose a sense of who they are, and no longer receive the attention they used to. This is because the blessed presence of the chosen one is no longer there. That's why it's crucial that you keep your guard up. Those who have caused you suffering don't deserve your presence. Recognizing your own value is essential, as many will try to drain your energy. Attempts at manipulation are constant. By not paying attention to these attempts, you begin to accumulate energy. It's like a dam that holds back water, generating increasing pressure until it releases a powerful current. Cultural references, such as an athlete's meticulous preparation before an important competition, often illustrate that great feats require a large amount of accumulated energy. Thus, conserving energy results in the creation of waves that impact everyone around, as in a wave pool in a water park. The accumulated energy and pressure are needed to send out a powerful wave. This wave of energy, although inaudible, is felt by everyone. It is this vibration that attracts so many people, explaining why so many seek to approach the chosen one. And when people come to you, that's when the problem begins. Many will try to approach you, but realize that they are intimidated and afraid. That's why many don't even try anymore. The lack of real inner strength is evident. Many have become weak, lacking the energy to stand out. When they finally enter your presence, they face a challenge. They compare themselves to you and realize that they can't compete. Today's society is obsessed with competition. Everything revolves around measuring each other's successes and failures. In meetings, people aren't there to genuinely connect, but to judge. They want to see if you measure up, if you dress better or behave in a superior way. It is written that those who are different, who don't belong to this world, will be hated and despised. People who finally have the chance to really get to know you, to connect and spend time with you, end up drifting away. They are not ready for the truth you represent, nor to face their own demons. These people will use reverse psychology against you. They will pull away and blame you, saying that the relationship didn't work out because of you. They'll claim that you're the reason they left their job, pointing the finger and accusing you of being the problem. They'll insist that it's your fault, that you caused it. And in a way, you did, because God is using you to try to save these stubborn and arrogant people. In addition, a careful approach to dealing with you is necessary because of the harsh reality that you often feel isolated and challenged by society. You, as a special individual, may stand out for your unique ideas or lifestyle, which often makes you feel alone or misunderstood. Your different perspectives can be difficult for everyone to accept, resulting in exclusion or rejection by others. This isolation can be hard to bear, so it's important that others approach you with kindness and an open mind. You don't have to fight the battles. The battle is God's. You're just sent into the battle, into the situation, and I can guarantee that these people will always try to come back into your life. They will appear again, seeking contact. Subtle messages will ask how you are, what you've been doing, if you want to meet up again. There will be declarations of longing, expressions of love, and attempts to justify their past actions. They may say that no one else compares to you, asking to be unblocked and accepted back. Reflecting on these dynamics reveals that true strength lies in the ability to inspire and uplift others, not in subjugation. Your interaction with manipulators, however challenging, demonstrates the triumph of integrity over duplicity. These experiences teach you that even in the face of adversity, you can affirm your values and catalyze personal and collective growth. Instead of seeking revenge or wearing yourself down with those who try to manipulate you, let the universe take care of holding them accountable and punishing them. The law of return operates constantly, and those who act with malice will inevitably face the consequences of their actions. Trusting that the universe will bring justice frees you from negativity and allows you to focus on your greater purpose. Face these challenges with determination, being a beacon of hope and light in a world often darkened by deceit. Your journey is an example of overcoming. Share your stories and learnings, showing how to turn challenges into opportunities for growth. This not only confirms your role as a chosen one, but also encourages others to resist manipulative forces. Remain firm in your principles, because it is through them that you exercise your true power of transformation. If you're still around, you're part of the loyal circle of wisdom seekers. Through your support, I can continue creating videos and passing on enlightening knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like it, and comment if this video resonated with you. Thank you for being part of this community. I wish you a life filled with abundance. May you receive abundant blessings today.